Good Home is sponsored by Kirchner Building Centers.
We're here at Kirchner Building Centers with our good friend Dakota to learn something new, because Milwaukee tools, while they're not new, they're still new and improved in some areas, right?
They improve every day, yes ma'am.
I love that. So we are standing amongst several different types of saws. And what is new and different with some of these, and what makes them special?
They still have their Sawzall and their circular saw. They came out with two new lines of them. They run on the 12-volt battery, so they have more power, run longer, run cooler, more torque. So you can cut longer with them, cut more stuff with them. I think the Sawzall will cut 150 2x12s, and that will cut 750 2x4s.
Holy cow.
So you can cut quite a few things with the new 12-volt batteries.
Now, when you say the new 12-volt batteries, what we're saying here is these two particular tools and all the ones we see around us are operating off of a battery, not plugging them in or anything else.
They are. They're still the M18s. They're just a 12 amp. They're just a bigger, longer lasting, more powerful battery.
When I think of that, I'm not obviously a handy person, but my thought process is how great that you can use these tools in any location at any time without having to worry about having access to power, essentially.
Yeah, you don't no extension cords, no anything like that, so you don't have to worry about a trip hazard or anything.
It's awesome. Now, what are some of the new tools that they're offering?
The new ones, you got your chainsaw and your table saw. The chainsaw is a 16-inch blade, and like I said, it runs off the 18 battery. I believe you can cut 150 cuts with it, and this is good for 600 linear feet off the battery.
Now, tell me the difference between, say, for example, this table saw and a circular saw. I'm not smart enough to know.
The table saw is more for ripping. The circular saw would be more shortcuts, I guess you could say, like cutting a 2x4 in half. This would be cutting it in half long ways. So you can just run it down the blade here, and it cuts it, splits it right in half.
Now, for the person looking to sort of start their tool line with one of these particular tools, which one would be the preferred one, you think?
It just kind of depends on what you want to do. I mean, if you're a yard guy, you can buy the chainsaw and use the battery in your weed eater if you want to do that, or the blower. So it just kind of depends on what you want to do.
Which is what's nice with Milwaukee Tools. They make everything so accessible. With each of their tools, with the batteries and with the usage, I feel like you can really start, for someone out there, a nice collection.
You can. You can start quite the collection here with Milwaukee.
Yeah. Now, you guys are a carrier of all of these great tools. If people have questions, what's the best way to get those answered?
You can call us. Milwaukee's website's really good. It's milwaukeetools.com, or you can visit our website at KirchnerBuildingCenters.com.
All righty. Well, I think if I were ready to do a project, I would probably be looking right in this area that we're in, because there's a lot of great options.
It would be a good place to start.
It should. I know it would. Kirchner's is always a good place to start. Kirchner Building Centers. And online at
KirchnerBuildingCenters.com.
You can visit one of 3 locations in Newton, Mattoon, and Casey, as well as their main store in Marshall, Illinois.
Great guys.
I love
it there. It's still to come on Good Day Live.